Good morning, guys. I'm just here at the Safe Haven Bed and Breakfast. Had a delicious dinner last night, had a shower, had a really yummy breakfast this morning and another shower. Feel clean, feel good, and had a really good sleep. Sleeping in a bed was quite nice. Even though I'm starting to get used to my X-Lite, it's starting to get a lot more comfortable on trail. But I want to share with you guys, first thing today, what's in my resupply box I brought with me. So I packed everything in these Canadian Tire 5-gallon jugs. First thing, fuel can, but I probably won't need this. I didn't even go through nearly half the fuel that I brought with me on section A. Then I have a bag just with little extra things. So essentials like toilet paper, my daily drugs, wet wipes, and then some other extras just in case, like if I ran out of soap, which I probably won't need, hand sanitizer, some filming equipment, a lighter. I packed in a bunch of more Leukotape because people have told me to make sure I have Leukotape at every stop, but I didn't get any blisters, no issues, so won't be needing that Leukotape. And then I also packed in all my food, so each day's food is in these little freezer bags, and then elastic on are some of the extras in my dinners. So it'll be really easy just to take these, throw them into my bear bag, and then off I go. And I have 6 days of food because I have 6 more days to the next resupply point at Upper Kananaskis Lakes. Steph is on her way down from Calgary right now to visit. We're gonna hang out, have some lunch, go for a little dinner date, and if she's up for it, I'll get her to do a little interview thing, get her to ask some questions about Section A, and we have a little back and forth for you guys as well. She's bringing some new gear for me, some gear to replace some stuff that broke, as well as just some gear that I thought might be useful after going through Section A. So I'll share that with you guys as well on this 0 day. Nice little relaxing day before tomorrow. And tomorrow's supposed to rain 40 to 50 millimeters, so it's going to be an interesting day. A little bit of an easier hike, but that rain kind of throws a little wrench into things. So Steph's arrived. She just brought me some goodies, and I'll just show you kind of some gear that I'm replacing and some new gear that I have. So first up is some more drugs, more electrolyte pills, because it's going to be hot out there still, and I need these just to keep electrolytes in my system and make sure that water counts. And then more ibuprofen and naproxen, because it's really helpful for sleeping, just to get rid of a little bit of that pain when I'm going to bed. And then a new spoon. So I forgot my spoon at Grizzly Lake, and then I had to eat with a stick for a day, and I really didn't like that. So I got not one spoon, but 2 spoons. So I'll have a backup in the bottom of my bear bag just in case I lose my spoon again, because I honestly really I know some people like eating with sticks, but I don't. And then in order to replace the Cat and Bee free filter, I'm going to be using the Platypus Quick Draw. So I've used this a bunch. You can back flush it, which is really nice. It will hopefully help it not get clogged. And then it also has a 0.1 micron membrane filter, which I think is a little bit more durable than what's in the Bee Free, and hopefully makes it so that so it doesn't break like the Bee Free did. And then it's really quick as well. It's only about 30 seconds to filter a liter of water, where the Bee Free is about 20. So we grabbed our blanket, went out to this park in Coleman, which is really nice. Has a bunch of these historic things, farming equipment, train stuff. Nice little spot out of the wind to hang out and just catch up. And figured Steph's done a lot of hiking with me. Steph's a big hiker, and she can probably ask some of the questions that you guys might be thinking about from my first week on trail. So yeah, thought do a little interview. And Steph was nice enough to play along with my crazy idea.
Okay, first question, probably the biggest question would be, what gear do you wish you brought now one weekend?
Yeah, and I kind of showed you guys some of that gear, and I think one thing that I didn't show you that I'll maybe overlay is these little sandals, weird sandals that I picked up from Mayfly. They're kind of like a plastic bottom with they're very lightweight, and yeah, I've been washing my feet every single day because my feet have just gotten super stinky, and these sandals would be nice because I wouldn't have to stick my foot back into my smelly shoe and then stick that into my quilt. So I'm looking forward to that, and just not having as stinky of feet before bed.
They're very weird sandals.
Oh, yeah, I'll show them to you guys.
Okay, what was your favorite part or the coolest part so far?
I'd say the coolest / favorite, and this is more just from like a personal challenge standpoint, was on Barnaby Ridge, my day 4. day 4? Yeah, day 4. Might have been day 5. I'm getting them all mixed up now. But I was coming down. You guys will see it. You guys will have seen this in the video. But there's this big cliff. Stephanie hasn't seen this yet. There's a cliff that's marked with flagging tape, and I was going down the cliff, and I knew it was coming up. And I knew it was kind of sketchy, and I just went for it and did this little kind of scramble down this cliff, and was really proud of myself because I'm super scared of heights. And yeah, that was cool.
Okay, what was the hardest day or hardest part, or was that also the hardest part?
That wasn't the day before was the hardest part.
Okay.
Partly because it was so hot out and I was ridge walking, and I ended up drinking 13 liters of water that day, which is a lot of water. I was just sweating all day long, and there's some really hard climbs. There's thunderstorms all around me, and like rain. It was raining in parts, and was just physically difficult as well as mentally difficult. And like I was really happy I was able to message you and kind of get the weather report, and it was nice just to even just like hear from you. So that was a hard day, and by the end of it, like I was just so beat down, but I had some water, stretched, ate some food. Eating food is key, and felt a lot better after that.
Oh, good. If you had to guess, how many times do you think you've cried so far? Counting the time when you first left and we said goodbye.
More than I would like to admit. I'm gonna blame food. Like I said, it's important to eat, and sometimes I'm a little bit hungry and then start thinking about home, or run into a situation that I'm just like a little bit overwhelmed by. And yeah, especially in Section A, I've heard from a lot of people that you end up crying more than you think, and it's probably like, I don't know, a dozen times at least. I don't know. I've missed you a lot too, and this is a surprise visit. Stephanie wasn't supposed to come. Stephipoo wasn't supposed to visit me, but awesome to see you. It was really good, and thanks for doing this little interview.
Yeah.
And I'll show you guys those sandals back at the B&B, and I'll tell you a little bit more about what we're gonna expect tomorrow and the Section B that we're gonna be hitting up for the next 7 days. So I'm just finishing packing up before heading to bed. I just want to share my sandals with you guys. So these are the Mayfly ultralight sandals. They look kind of silly, but they're going to be really nice on trail. Tomorrow we have a pretty easy day to start off, but it's supposed to rain a lot. So it's going to be my first kind of major day of rain if the forecast holds true. So we'll see how that goes. And then we'll have a nice little lake to camp at, and have some yummy brownies and cookies here to eat as a snack over the course of the day. I'm going to head to bed here pretty quickly soon, and we'll see you guys in the morning.